hold onto your jerseys because the Golden State Warriors might be getting their superstar back. Stephen Curry, sidelined for nearly 2 months with a knee issue, has taken a major step towards returning, participating in full practice, including 5-on-5 scrimmaging. Head coach Steve Kerr is optimistic, and the team is hoping to have him back on the court before the regular season ends, a huge boost for their playoff push. But what happens after the season? The Warriors face a massive offseason with only a handful of players signed for next year. We'll break down the complex decisions ahead, including the futures of Kristaps Porzingis and Anthony Melton, and explore a fascinating new AI tool built to predict NBA contracts and what it means for Golden State's roster. Now, for the immediate question, is Stephen Curry playing tonight? We've got the latest on the Warriors vs. Spurs injury report, confirming that Steph will be out for the Spurs game, but the focus remains on his imminent return. We'll tell you exactly what the team has confirmed and what the timeline looks like as the playoffs loom. And we're revealing the best-case scenario for Stephen Curry's return. When could we see the two-time MVP back on the court, and how many games will the Warriors have to integrate him and Kristaps Porzingis before the play-in tournament? Get all the details, and then hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a second of the action.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Stephen Curry's return is closer than ever. The Golden State Warriors are inching closer to welcoming back their iconic point guard, Stephen Curry. After being sidelined for almost 2 months with a persistent right knee issue, diagnosed as patellofemoral pain syndrome, Curry has shown significant progress, participating in full team practices, including 5-on-5 scrimmages. This marks a critical juncture for a Warriors team desperately fighting for playoff positioning in the Western Conference. Head coach Steve Kerr has expressed optimism about Curry's recovery, indicating that a return before the end of the regular season is a realistic possibility. Curry himself has shared that he's headed in the right direction. For a player who has missed 25 consecutive games since January 30th, even controlled practice sessions represent a major breakthrough. While he won't be back for immediate upcoming games against San Antonio and Cleveland, the team's strategy is geared towards a gradual reintegration rather than a rushed return. With only 5 games left in the regular season, the Warriors are expected to manage his workload meticulously, potentially targeting select games rather than a full schedule, given the nature of his injury. The impact of Curry's absence has been starkly evident in the Warriors' inconsistent performance. Their 13-23 record in games he's missed, including a difficult 9-16 stretch during his current injury spell, highlights his indispensable role. The team has struggled offensively without his league-leading 27.2 points per game and the offensive fluidity he provides. Even his presence in practice has been a morale booster, with players like Gui Santos noting the increased confidence he brings. The question on everyone's mind is when exactly he'll return, with indications pointing towards the final stretch of the regular season or potentially the play-in tournament, prioritizing long-term fitness. Will Steph's return be enough to save the Warriors' season? Stay tuned as we break down Kristaps Porzingis' future with the team. AI predicts NBA contracts. What's next for the Warriors? As the Golden State Warriors navigate a challenging season, their focus is already shifting to a crucial offseason. With only 4 players currently under contract for next season, the front office faces significant decisions regarding impending free agents and player options. 2 key figures whose futures are uncertain are new center Kristaps Porzingis and veteran guard Anthony Melton. Porzingis, on an expiring $30 million deal, has shown flashes of brilliance, but his injury history raises questions about long-term contract offers. League sources suggest teams might be hesitant to offer deals longer than 2 years, potentially exploring contracts with partially guaranteed money tied to incentives. Melton, meanwhile, has impressed since returning from an ACL injury, averaging 12.7 points per game. He is expected to decline his $3.4 million player option, seeking a deal in the range of $7 million to $15 million annually, similar to players like Nickel Alexander-Walker and Casson Wallace. The Warriors may face a tough choice if they can only afford one of these key players, especially with limited cap space. To gain insight into potential contract scenarios, a unique AI tool named Kristaps, knowledge-rich intelligence system for tracking and analyzing player salaries, was developed. This tool factors in player statistics, league trends, salary cap rules, and injury risks. For Porzingis, Kristaps projected a 3-year, $37.5 million deal, while Melton received a projection of 3-year, $28.5 million. The AI also analyzed potential rookie extensions, predicting a 4-year, $74 million pact for the promising Brandon Podziemski. While these AI predictions offer valuable data points, the ultimate decisions will rest with the Warriors' real-world front office. Can AI truly predict the unpredictable NBA market? We've got the latest on Stephen Curry's injury status and when he might return to the court. Curry out versus Spurs, Warriors injury report deep dive. The Golden State Warriors are gearing up to face the San Antonio Spurs on Wednesday night, but their superstar, Stephen Curry, will once again be sidelined. The Warriors, currently sitting at number 10 in the Western Conference with a 36-39 record, hold a play-in spot but are looking to improve their seeding. The Spurs, on the other hand, are in dominant form, boasting a 9-game winning streak and having already clinched the Southwest Division title. Curry, who has been exceptional when healthy this season, averaging 27.2 points per game, has missed 25 consecutive games due to right patellofemoral pain syndrome. The team's performance without him has been a struggle, evidenced by their 9-16 record in his absence. The Warriors' injury report is extensive, officially ruling out Curry, along with Jimmy Butler III ACL surgery, Moses Moody knee surgery, D'Anthony Melton thumb, and Quinton Post foot. This significant list of unavailable players underscores the team's ongoing challenges. In contrast, the Spurs continue their impressive run with a relatively intact core, highlighting the disparity in team health and momentum. Golden State's search for stability without its leader is a stark contrast to San Antonio's consistent performance. The definitive answer regarding Stephen Curry playing tonight against the Spurs is no. As the postseason approaches, the larger, more pressing question remains. When will Curry's return materialize, and will it be in time to impact the Warriors' playoff fate? Will the Warriors make a playoff push without their star? Find out the best-case scenario for Stephen Curry's return date. Warriors Stephen Curry, best-case injury return revealed. Golden State Warriors fans are on the edge of their seats as the NBA regular season winds down, with the play-in tournament now less than 2 weeks away. The team faces the monumental task of getting Stephen Curry back on the court and fully healthy, alongside Kristaps Porzingis, and integrating them in the limited remaining regular season games to build crucial continuity. Curry fully participated in team practice this week, a significant development after over 2 months on the sidelines due to a right knee issue. He was also slated for a 5-on-5 scrimmage, a key indicator for a potential return date. The Warriors are looking to avoid a repeat of their inconsistent season, marked by injuries and other challenges. The hope is that Curry can inject his signature, Chef Steph, electricity to close out the year, though the team's overall struggles this season are hard to ignore. The best-case scenario, as reported, suggests Curry could return as early as Sunday against the Houston Rockets. If he and Porzingis both play, it would give Golden State's 2 key players 5 games to establish chemistry before the play-in tournament. Winning the first play-in game would grant them an additional 6 games. This limited window, however, places immense pressure on a 38-year-old star returning from a lengthy absence. The expectation is that Curry will return healthy and ready to lead, but the challenge of meshing with a new teammate and navigating the high stakes of the play-in tournament weighs heavily. Can Curry and Porzingis spark a late-season surge? We've got the full scoop on the Warriors' offseason plans and AI predictions. And that's a wrap on today's action-packed news. Stephen Curry's return is on the horizon, and AI is predicting NBA contracts for the Warriors' big offseason, and we've got the latest on Steph's injury status and best-case return date. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more updates.